Okay, some movers and shakers in the small cap space and some buzzing stocks there. But quickly tell you some more trading ideas. Sameet Chauhan as well as Rajesh Sharma, they both join us on the show and wish you both a very happy new year. Sameet, first to you. Tell us about your top trading ideas on the first day of 2016.
Good morning, Kamya. Happy New Year to you all and your viewers. Even I'm lacking DLF for a target of 129.5 and stop loss can be placed at 112.5. After forming a strong base around 100 rupees, the stock is now moving higher. Consolidation of nearly a couple of weeks, the stock has now given a breakout from its resistance zone of 117 with rising volumes. Looking at the momentum, we expect the stock to move towards 129.5 over the next few sessions. Second recommendation would be to buy Jubilant Foodworks. Certainly chart structure looks good. Last week it gave a breakout from its resistance zone of 1460. After a minor dip of 4 days, the stock has now found strong support around 1470, which is the daily 20 EMA level. Considering its today's price action, we expect this move to extend over the next few sessions. Our target would be 1555 and stop loss can be placed at 1470. And our final recommendation would be to short Aurobindo Pharma for a target of 845, 840. Although this stock has outperformed over the past few months, looking at the daily chart structure, we expect the stock to correct a bit in next few days. The chart structure looks slightly negative, although the momentum is on the upside. So it's a contra bet, keeping the stop loss at 906, and we are expecting a target of 845, 840.
All right. And we've also got Rajesh Sharma then right here with us. Rajesh, a very happy new year to you, and take us through what ideas you've picked out for our viewers.
Well, good morning and happy new year to you, Megha, and our viewers. I see Nifty consolidating between 7,970 levels, and in between it will trade around 7,800 to 900 levels also. Occasionally it may flirt with 8,000 also. And I think the mid-caps would continue to outperform. With this perspective, I've got 3 buy calls for today's show. My first call is a buy in Ramco Cement. Well, the stock is quoting around its all-time high level, so basically it's in an uncharted territory. Technicals are looking very positive for the stock and are still suggesting the continuation of the trend. It may continue to make new highs. So it's a buy with a stop loss of 385 and for a target of 400 set for today's with today's perspective. My second is a buy in Balaji Amines. This is a small cap stock which is on a secular uptrend since the last 6 months on the back of continuously good results. Well, RSA is nicely poised in the positive territory and the overbought zone and just about kissing the overbought zone. And MACD is also indicating a buy. For long term also the stock has good upside and potential. So for today, I'm suggesting a buy with a stop loss of 159 and a target of 172. Long traders can also latch on to it with targets in excess of 200 rupees. My third pick is a buy in India Cement. Well, it's the momentum play for the day as stock has witnessed good rollovers yesterday. And technicals continue to suggest there is more upstream in the rally. So I suggest better days for India Cement and the cement sector as a whole. I think levels of 110 to 115 looks possible in the near term. With today's perspective, I've given a buy call with a stop loss of 92 for the level of 106 to 107 rupees.
All right, those are of course the top recommendations coming in from and that really wraps up all the equity ideas on the show this morning. But let me just quickly, revisit what's happening on the commodities end as well, because it's been a tough year for the commodity cycle. Also, you'd have to say, whether one looks at crude or whether one looks at industrial metals or precious metals as well. This morning, you've got both NYMEX as well as Brent trading with a bit of an uptick bias. But for the full year as a whole, you'd have to say we've lost about 30% apiece on both these benchmark names. Not just that, even in terms of the way the precious metals situations really played out this morning. We're just about holding on to that $1,060 an ounce mark on gold. And in fact, 2015, that was a third consecutive year of declines really coming in for gold prices, even as we've seen silver drop about 11% in the year gone by. So right now at that mark of $13.84 an ounce. The outlook as well coming in from major brokerage houses like CLSA, Goldman Sachs for commodities is not looking too encouraging. But if we talk about short-term trades and trading strategies for today, what is it that you can look at for? We've got Vandana Bharti, who's an AVP with the SMC Global for Commodity Research. She's joining us on the show now. Vandana, good morning and wish you a very happy 2016. Let's start off with what's your outlook in terms of commodities for the coming year, and start off with your first call, which is on natural gas.
Yeah, wish you a very happy new year to you and entire ET Now team and to the viewers. In 2015 we have seen decline in commodities prices, and it was the attractive return in equity counter and the gloomy outlook of China coupled with surprise rise in dollar index and all, which gave some downside to the commodities prices, and it was continuous 3 years decline in commodities. So in 2016 we are not expecting that there should be a sharp decline of around 30-40% in commodities again. Rather, it should be a year of stabilization in commodities prices, some mining cuts, production cut, and if there is another round of fall in crude oil prices, then OPEC may go for production cut this year. So these are the factors which may bring some upside in commodities, and yes, we are expecting some downside in the equity market, and commodities trader, they can take advantage of this factor. So yes, we are not expecting a surprise rise in the prices of commodities this year, but yes, this should be a year of stabilization, and in 2017 and 18 we may see some kind of a very positive and a strong rally in commodities prices, even in agri commodities. So for today's trading session, yes, natural gas is doing wonder from last 2 weeks. We have seen surprise rise in the prices, and this is a time of index rebalancing in commodities. So in every indices there is a rebalancing of they are changing the weightage of each and every commodities. So it is happening, and because of that we have seen some kind of volatility in the prices of commodities. For natural gas, for the timing I am bullish because it was El Nino impact. Because of that we have seen warmer weather in western countries, and because of that it was a decline in natural gas prices. But yes, it is a time of recovery, and even in January contract of MCX, I am a buyer in this commodity. Sure. 157 is the right level to go for buy for the target of 162 with a stop loss of where 155.
Right. And Vandana, quickly if you can tell us about your strategy in gold as well.
Yeah, gold was really bearish, and today is the last trading session of this week, and we are expecting some contra move because international market is closed and domestic market is open only for 5 p.m. So I'm expecting a rebound in the prices. Maybe it may touch that mark of 25,200 in MCX. Yes, appreciating rupee may limit the upside. So for gold, I am a buyer here at the level of 25,000 for the target of here 25,200 with a stop loss of here 24,925.
All right. Thank you so much, Vandana, for taking out the time and joining in this morning. That's the view and some strategies coming in on the commodity space. But with that, I'd just like to remind all our viewers that if you'll be taking on board any of the advice that's given on the show, please do consult your own investment advisor. And a quick shout out to our equity experts as well for being with us on the show today. And with that, we'll of course take a very quick break on the show and be back on the other side with the stock in.